tearing teams apart and creating lots of chances. I think only 3 shots on target in that second half for all the domination.
I've been at 2 of the last home games, Premier League games, and when the tempo drops, they become a little bit predictable to play against. That picture that we've seen in the second half particularly is what they face more often than not. Seems teams sitting deep and him having to break them down, and they just lack that little spark tonight. And you felt at one stage it wasn't going to come, left it very, very late. But very lacklustre at times tonight. First half was slightly different end to end, but second half struggled to break them down. And when players like David Silva, Bernardo Silva, Cunningham, I thought was very, very quiet. When they're not firing, difficult to break teams down.
What do you make of City this year?
Yeah, it's interesting the point Keith was making there, because I think I made a point, might have been on the show a week or 2 ago, whereas prior to the season I would have given City the edge over Liverpool in terms of Premiership winners. But what I've seen on the basis of the first period of the season, I can't put anything between them. In fact, I'd lean ever so slightly towards Liverpool. And the factor in that, as I've seen Liverpool play this season, we all know the technical ability City have, the combination play, one touch is absolutely mesmeric at times. Yeah. But I'm watching Liverpool this season, and what strikes me watching them play is just in terms of physicality, just real intensity, getting around, making tackles, physically imposing themselves like machines, operating that central area of the pitch. Henderson, Milner, Keita coming in now, box to box, tackler, get out of my way, smash people over. Yeah, there's a real physical edge to how they play. And I think for me, in one facet of the game, that's what gives them the edge over Manchester City for that reason. Now, Keith alluded to it there. We saw it against Lyon, a little bit drop off in terms of the intensity. Yeah, nice touches, but not that real kind of physicality to their play. Yeah. Which, to be fair to Liverpool, you see week in, week out, that real kind of hunger to get around the pitch, get into shape, make tackles, to break at pace, throw players forward, support play, up and down the pitch at real pace. And I know it's only one facet of their game, but for me that's a bit of a significant difference between both of the teams. A lot of similarities in terms of quality, individual qualities within both squads, but as the collective, when I look at Liverpool, I see that. I've seen that since the start of the season. That's what's impressed me most.